Hey everyone, this is Ben from Humble Fish Motoring, and this video is just to go over the configuration I did for my Lotus Emira and go over through the options and the config that I did. And yeah, so just kind of want to walk through the configure build tool. And yeah, so let's get started.
What's on the mess of that fist when they break all of this? Raise up that fist when they...
So this is the Lotus Cars official website. And here we can read about the Mira and, of course, Elite and other cars. But I'm just going to hit configure here. And once we get here, we come to the different models that the 2026 Emira offers. So, and I think it could have been something like $7,000 or $8,000. I'm not sure, but there was an increase. I think it was around 99,000 starting, but a year or two ago. But now there is a price increase. So the base Emira is the Turbo SE. So that comes with the AMG sourced turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. It's got the same horsepower, but I believe there's more torque there. And it is quicker 0 to 60, but it comes with an automatic. It's a DCT. So I definitely did not want this. I also wanted the Toyota SOAS 2GR FE V6 engine that's very reliable in lots of other Toyota applications like the Camry. That was not this Camry, but I believe it was the previous generation, as well as some other cars in their Toyota Lexus lineup. But this time it's got an Edelbrock supercharger. So we'll get into that later. But yeah, so this is the Emira Turbo SE, and you can read more about that here. 2-liter 4 twin scroll turbocharger. And but I'm not going to spend time on this one because I'm not really interested in this one, and that's not the one I bought. And then the next model up, so that was 106,900. This one is 109,900. So this is the racing line, and it just comes with there's no performance upgrades. It just comes with things like matching mirrors, exterior options, just different paint, wheels, just exterior kind of configuration. There are some interior changes as well. I think if we click interior, you can see, yeah, it's got the Alcantara stitching with matching interior. And it has that automatic transmission that I did not want, even though it's a DCT. And then we move on to the V6 SE, the one I did get. So this one starts at $112,900. And it is 400 horsepower, 3.5 liter supercharged V6 with a 6-speed manual. And now I believe that's an Asian sourced or made gearbox. And it says right here, it's got a limited slip differential. And yeah, and there's more options that you all can read if you are interested in seeing what the Lotus Emira offers. And then, of course, there's a racing line for 115,900 that I did not get because I did not like the color theme, and it's just the same as the Turbo SE racing line or similar. It's just the color themes are a little different, but that's not what I was interested in. So I chose the V6 Emira SE, and it comes with all of the highlights that you see here. But let's click configure, and we'll get right into the build tool. I'm going to move my video across to the left here. And let's see. So the first option is a 6-speed manual with mechanical limited slip differential. Now, they did offer a 6-speed automatic before, but they don't offer it anymore. They removed that. I believe that was for the 2026 model year. So if you want an automatic, you're going to have to get the 4-cylinder turbo, and you'll get the DCT with. And then there's a driver spec section here that has the sports and touring. I think before you could have things like the track mode options separately, but everything is included now. So yes, the price is higher, but I find not everything, but a lot of more standard features come with the 2026 Emira. And there are updates too that come with this new Emira. Notable thing here is the sports suspension and tires versus the touring suspension and tires. Now, the sports suspension I think there's some dampers that are more firmer, a little firmer. So I've watched tons of YouTube videos that talk about this, and what I understand is that the difference of stiffness, quote unquote, is negligible. So if anything, and I'll just use it as a fun street car. So I wanted the street suspension, and the other thing is it comes with Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2s, I believe, on the sport suspension, while the touring gets, I believe they're Goodyears. I'll have to double check, but they're more like an all-season tire, whereas of course, the Sport Cups 2 Michelin ones are for the track. And I've actually owned a set when I had my WRX STI, and while they grip, they just go really quickly. They wear out. So I didn't want to spend money on tires very quickly. And even though I don't drive my Emira that much, it's kind of like a fun, go to the gym weekend car. I still wanted some good tires that's all around for the street. So let's move to the next option. So I picked the Touring, and the next one is Summary. Now this is really important to me. I had to choose very carefully here because I liked a couple of colors. I'm already getting excited about this because you're looking at one of them. I like the Vivid Red. I mean, this looks so cool. I didn't buy the Vivid Red, but I looked at it, and you can see here, it's just honestly, it looked like a baby Ferrari. And this is when I actually liked Ferrari designs. I don't really like the newer Ferrari designs, but the F430 and the 458, it kind of has that look. It looks very, very, very good, very attractive. So I was really, really, really looking at this. But then I went to Lotus of Naples last year, and I actually saw it in person, and it does look good, but I don't know. It wasn't as capturing as the color that I got, which is rather, Seneca Blue. This is the first color I saw this car way back in 2019. And I'll make another video about why I chose this car and the history behind why this car is so special and why I've really wanted it, why I thank my Lord Jesus Christ for allowing me to purchase this car. And it's just, it's just the color is a part of it. The first press pictures I saw back in 2019, the black back that it comes with the Seneca Blue color, it was just beautiful. And when I saw it in person at Lotus of Naples, it just confirmed it. It was so beautiful. I mean, just look how cool this thing looks, man. Like, yeah, I know that the red is striking, but this is just even more striking than the red, in my opinion. So, I mean, it's just, yeah. So this is the color that I wanted. Now, other people, like, the Hethel Yellow, the Nimbus Gray. It's nice, but it's not my thing. And for the colors like gray, I mean, some people like the dark Verdant green, or dark verdant, however you pronounce that, the green color, mist white. I mean, these are that's nice too, actually. But these are kind of standard colors. On a car like this, you want something that's bright and that pops. And the Vivid Red, to me, Hethel Yellow as well, even though it's not my favorite color, and the Seneca Blue, man, this pops. So this is why I went with the Seneca Blue. All right, so let's go to the next option. Whoops, what happened there? There we go. And the black pack. So this is the other thing. I wanted the full black pack. So let me go back up there. So the option cost me for the Seneca Blue, it's almost $2,000. So it's $1,950. So that plus the black pack, you can get the lower black pack, the extended lower, but I wanted the full black pack, which comes with the black roof panel, the cantrails, mirror backs, front air blades, front splitter, side sills, rear diffuser, exhaust tailpipe finishers, and the rear Lotus logo. Whereas these ones, I think they just come with half of those. And then I picked this, but I took the full black pack. So that's another $1,000, but man, does this look hot. Check that out. I mean, let me move my picture out of the way, or my video. I mean, this, sometimes you look at a car and you're like, wow, this looks cool. Like you look at it like on a Gran Turismo video game and this looks cool. It's kind of what it is. But in person, it's just as striking, if not more. This is a very, very beautiful car. They've done a fantastic job designing this. Lotus has done a fantastic job designing it. And yeah, so this is just beautiful in every angle. Like, yeah. If there's any criticism, the only criticism I'll have is probably something like this angle where I feel the car's a little too short. I wish it's a little bit more lengthy, but I mean, I'm splitting hairs here. This is a beautiful car. Okay, so let's move on. So I took the black pack. It's another $1,000. And then the wheels. So you've got, I knew I wanted the diamond wheels, right? The diamond cut wheels. I did not like this wheel design or the black color wheels. I wanted the diamond color. So, and that starts at like $500. So you get this one, you get the satin gray, but oh, actually, sorry, this is not the diamond. These are there are other designs, but the diamonds again here starts here, but it's also $500. So I chose the diamond wheels. I did not want see this part already is a little bit darker and gray, but if you choose the gloss black, they actually paint it gloss black, so the diamond kind of offsets and pops out more. So if I take another view of yeah, so you can see these. And if I switch it to this, you can see more of the wheel. I just felt like for another $500 extra, that didn't really do it for me on the blue color, but this looks really nice. So I went with a 20-inch V-spoke, ultra lightweight diamond turned satin gray. So that there's $500 for these wheels. I thought they were really beautiful looking wheels. These ones were cool too, but I just like this one especially is $2,500. I mean, y'all tell me what you think. That looks kind of cool too, but I don't know. Something about the diamond shape, I just like that. I think it suits the car better. I mean, this goes back to 2019 when I first saw the pictures of this car in a magazine or online magazine, car magazine, and I believe it had these wheels in that magazine photo. So okay, so let's go on to tires. Okay, so they are Goodyear Eagle F1 Super Sport. So that's what it comes with. If I had selected the the sports suspension. Now, if I had chosen the sports suspension, these would have been the Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires. So all right, moving on to the brakes. So these are the calipers. They're all cross-drilled and mandilated two-piece brake discs. I believe they're four-piston front. I'm not sure if they're two-piston or four-piston in the back. Oh, it's the calipers, not the brakes. The brakes are all the same. There's no option with the brakes. Does it say anything about the caliper sizing here? No. So, but in the calipers, you can choose the color. So I was first thinking, should I get red like here? But again, with the Seneca Blue, what pops more is the yellow. And the yellow costs $600 more. Oh, they are four piston. There you go. They are four piston. So there's $600 more for this, but it just looks fantastic. Where is that? Let's go to a picture. See it. It looks really good. What's the first picture like? Yeah, I mean, this just looks so good. So I had to choose the yellow. So the theme, I mean, it goes with the Lotus's, black, yellow kind of theme that it has, with the logo. I believe it's yellow and black theme. So I chose the yellow here, and I'll get to more yellow themes as I continue to do my build. So now I'm adding $600. Okay, so now the interior. This is a big one for me too. I like lighter colored interiors. I don't like the dark colored interiors. I think they're just claustrophobic. The black colored interiors. I know people like the Alcantara interiors. It's just claustrophobic for me. I like light colored interiors. I really was looking at the ice gray, and this is something I really liked. But I was like, would it get dirty? Probably can. So I have to clean it more. But it's just so bright inside. I did not want the red anymore because my Corvette Z06 had a white exterior, red interior. So I didn't want that. The only option I was looking at was the tan Napa leather and the ice gray Napa leather. So it was hard, but at the end of the day, I just love the look of the ice gray. And it's got a really bright look to it. So I went with the ice gray Napa leather for $500 extra. And then, yep. But take a look at some of these prices. Wow. I mean, you can get like black Alcantara and they cost even more. Oh, there's this one too. I guess I didn't notice this one. There is the black Napa leather with the red, and you can get the yellow stitching. See, that looks really cool, but it's just too dark inside, man. I don't regret this though. and it was a lot more expensive too if I had gone with that. So, all right, moving on to the roof trim. Okay, so they're all Alcantara, black Alcantara headlining. I don't know if the 2024 or 2025 models, some of these were optional, but they all come standard. Not all, but a lot of these options are standard now, as I understand, in my opinion. Exposed gear mechanism, I think this was always standard. So this is a mesh gear thing, which is, oops, did I click on that? Yeah, that is so cool. Like just seeing the shifter linkage while you, I mean, well, not while you shift, but having it there and then people can see it while you shift. It's really cool. Pedals, the sport pedals, again, standard. I mean, a lot of these things are standard. I haven't gone to a Porsche configurator. Maybe I should do that. I'll probably do another video where I configure a Porsche. I can't anymore. I was going to say I would configure a Porsche 718, which is the Cayman, which is the competitor, I would imagine, to this. But they don't make them anymore, right? So maybe I can find an old configurator video or something like that and talk about it. Or look at some old options sheet and talk about it. But I understand that there's a whole a la carte options that you can go right up the price list in options with a Porsche. But here everything is like offered standard. Very few options. As you can see, I just picked like calipers so far, seats. What else? The exterior color paint. Real noticeable things. Again, seats, 12-way power with memory driver. That's pretty cool. Seatbelts. So I did pick yellow seatbelts. Is there a picture with that? Let's see. Let's see if I can find a picture with the yellow seatbelts. I mean, it's in my car. I can take a video and show you all that. But let's see over here. Yeah, there it is. See the yellow seatbelts. I just thought like I'm going with the black pack and the yellow theme. So yeah, I just think it just adds that extra like wow factor to it. So it's $550. Now comes, in my opinion, probably the most controversial option for me was the steering wheel. It comes with it comes with the black Napa leather, right? Steering wheel. I was kind of going back and forth. Should I get the Alcantara? Should I get the leather? But I've heard the Alcantara, you have to maintain. Your oils can come from your hands, and in a couple of years, it'll look really bad, and then you can't really repair it. You'd have to replace it, and maybe then I'll get the Napa leather wheel if I went the Alcantara way. So a wheel purchase. So I was like going back and forth. I've owned different leather wheels. Obviously, the Corvette came with the leather wheel. The WRX STI, I believe, came with the leather wheel. I wanted to try the Alcantara wheel, and I also wanted the marker. So I did the black Alcantara wheel with the yellow stitching. Again, going with the yellow theme, and this is what it looks like. And it looks fantastic. It looks hot. It looks good, and it's grippy and it's lovely. And I'm considering buying driving gloves. People have told me that I should buy driving gloves and not wreck the steering wheel. So I'm probably going to do that. Yeah. So this is something that I wanted to go with, and now no regrets after holding it, looking at it, driving it. Yeah. So if you all have a Lotus Emira, let me know in the comments down below which steering wheel did you go with? Did you go with the leather? Did you go with the Alcantara? Did you get the yellow stripe or any kind of striping with stitching? So yeah, let me know. All right, let's move to the next one. So now we're getting into the equipment. All right. So KEF Premium Audio. It has a subwoofer, 9-channel audio, 630-watt system. I'm pausing here because I purchased it because I do like music. I kind of like a good bass, good treble, good mid. But on this car, I'm really not going to sit there and listen to tunes. I want to hear the engine, especially behind me now, since it's a mid-engine car. But I wanted to get the money in for the audio system. So I did get the KEF Premium Audio upgrade. When listening to it, my Lexus GX460s, non-Mark Levinson, not even the Mark Levinson, the non-Mark Levinson sounds a whole lot better than this one. This does not sound good. I mean, if I want to hear what the bass sound system sounds like, does it even sound? If it sounds better than this, I mean, I would be like, I should have saved 1250. But I don't know. If this doesn't sound that great, then I'm thinking what the bass sound system sounds like. If you all have a bass sound system on your Lotus Emira, let me know what you think. But yeah, I'm not impressed with the Kef. I mean, it's got some nice bass. I mean, it's not horrible. You can hear good rock. I listen to rock, hip hop. You've got good, bass, mid, treble. But I mean, compared to other brands like my Lexus, it just does not sound good. Even with though my Lexus has the bass sound system, it doesn't even have the upgraded Mark Levinson. It still sounds better. But then again, I mean, a Lexus is quiet. You can enjoy music. Here, you're wanting to hear the engine, so that's why not too much of an issue. But I did spend the money for that. I did not want the privacy glass. If you go with the privacy glass, you are blocking the view of the engine where it says Lotus. For me, I just wanted to see the engine through the window. I did not want this covered. So that's a whole cool thing about a mid-engine car. You can show the engine. So I didn't want to cover it. It comes with HomeLink. It comes with a convenience pack. What else? So I'm not going to go through those. That's your garage door opener. Wait, maybe I will go over the convenience pack. Yeah, okay. So it comes with a reverse parking camera, storage net in the rear compartment, and the passenger floor footwell. It says you could remove it. No, okay, you can't remove it. I was like, hey, could you remove that? But why? It's included in the price. Anyway, all right. And now we'll move on to driving assistance systems. And I guess this is for 2026, where you get a bunch of driver assistance packages. So rear cross traffic alert, door open warming, high beam assist with LEDs, really nice. Also, I don't know if the 2024-25 came with blind spot monitoring, but I have that on my 26 Emira. The interesting thing is the steering wheel. Oh, you can see it here. Maybe can I zoom in? Yeah. These are radar cruise control buttons, right? I think this is what you do to set the distance of the car ahead of you, and people with the DCT and the people who own the Emira with the DCT, please let me know in the comments if that's what you use to set the distance. It's what it looks like. And the DCT would have this, but the manual transmission does not. And I mean, they should have just left it blank because it does nothing. So I kind of thought at least, it would let you do the radar cruise control to like 30 or 40 miles per hour and then cut off the radar cruise after that, but it doesn't have it. So, but it has all the other stuff. And it has the annoying, like, it'll beep at you if you're like a couple of miles over the speed limit. Sometimes, you're hovering if it's 45, you're hovering 46, 47, maybe you're going to 50, maybe you're down at, then you go down to 44, depends on how you're actuating the throttle, right? Your gas pedal. But it's just like beep, beep, beep. You can turn. I've talked about this in other videos. You can turn it off, meaning completely, and then you'll get a warning light, which a caution or warning light. I mean, you don't want that on your dash because you'll think something is wrong with the car. But you could. What I do is I make it just visual only, so it'll just flash at you. It still kind of beeps once in a while, but is what it is. So anyway, so that's that, and that's it. Looks like that's it. So if I go to summary, you get the total price. So the total price is. So let's go through it. The base retail price was $112,900. Goes through the powertrain selection, 6-speed manual, Lotus driver's pack. And then there's $4,050 in exterior options that I did. The exterior paint for $1,950, the black pack for another $1,000, the wheels for $500, the calipers for $600, and it comes with the black and silver Lotus badges. And then the interior, $500 for the ice gray Napa leather, $550 for the seat belts, and the steering wheel was another $550, so a total of $1,600. And then the equipment selection, I did where is it? Yeah, the KEF Premium Audio for $1,250, and that's it. So the grand total was $119,800. So this was what the total was. Yeah, so with that total, it's a lot of money. Wait, where did it go? Oops. Thought I had, there it is. Yeah, $119,800 is a lot of money. Is it worth that money? To me, it is. This is a fantastic car. Would I have liked it cheaper? Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't? But I think this car really punches above its weight in a lot of terms. And looks, it looks like a $300,000 to $400,000 exotic supercar. I was driving by at Publix, which is our grocery store here in Florida, and this gentleman walking by, he's like, "Oh, it's a cool car. I'd love to show it to my son." This little kid really liked it, so I showed it to him. And people stop you, like not stop you on the street, but like when you're stop somewhere at a grocery store or something like that, people will ask about it. I didn't get that with my Corvette Z06 because there's a lot of Corvettes in Florida. Maybe that's why I did get asked about it in California, but in Florida, there's a lot of Corvettes. Perhaps that's why. But yeah, a lot of people like this car. It really looks gorgeous. The word is gorgeous. Performance wise, of course, there are cars faster than this. My Corvette Z06 was faster than this, but I talked about why I didn't want a really fast car for the street. Has a manual transmission, hydraulic steering. I mean, it's a raw analog car. It just looks, drives, sounds great, has a pretty reliable Toyota powertrain. So, I mean, and they've kind of worked out some of the issues I've been reading about on the earlier Emiras. There's updates for the 2026 model. They've updated the Lotus Emira in 2026. So a couple of updates in the V6 SE. Iconic's V6 powertrain has been refined for even more emotional engagement, including the introduction of a new compression mount for the manual gearbox. There you go. Resulting in more precise gear changes. I haven't noticed any issues. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to 5 is a little tight, but 5 to 6 is good. The reverse is also a little tight, but other than that, it's pretty good. Also optimized damper calibration, subtle adjustments in wheel alignment, sharper handle that provides sharper handling, increased ride comfort. So what else? We talked about hydraulic steering. Cooling system has been optimized by routing the coolant lines differently, providing better flow to the transmission, oil cooler, and main cooling radiator. This results in more cooling and lower vehicle weight. The air conditioning control system has been recalibrated to provide more stable climate at high temperatures. What else? Okay, and then you have the whole advanced driver assistance features as standard. There's the option of extended driver pack for extra support, standard features. So autonomous emergency braking. I don't think this is there on the manual ones, probably on the automatic ones. Lane departure warning I have, blind spot warning I have, traffic sign recognition I have, and fatigue detection. That's there too. And I actually did notice that. I don't know why I wasn't fatigued or tired, but when I was driving from Miami back down, out west towards the Naples area, I guess it's like it said like look at the screen or so. I can't remember. It said some message, but I wasn't tired, so I don't know how it's looking at this. I kind of want to read up more about what the fatigue detection is, but it's there because I saw the message. The optional extended co-drive, so there you go. Adaptive cruise control is only compatible with automatic transmission. Rear cross traffic alert I have, door opening warning, and high beam assist. The high beam assist is pretty cool. So these are the 2026 additions for the driver assistance standard. Sorry, with the advanced driver assistance systems. And then so those are the couple of things that's introduced, right? So overall, I think this is a fantastic car. It is quite expensive. It's the most expensive car that I purchased, and I praise my Lord Jesus Christ for allowing me to purchase it. And I'm going to do another video on how I purchased it. But I just wanted to share my build with y'all, and stay tuned for more Lotus Emira content coming up.
So they tell me, does it not mean to back the fact of something that is whack? Someone that tells me why the